All right, good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Juby Vilcius. So today we're going to talk about how we help people with absolutely no tech background or technical degree get their first high-paying IT job at Yellowtail.tech. So let's dive into it. So again, I'm Juby, the CEO at Yellowtail.tech, and we have next to me Paloma Vilcius, co-founder at Yellowtail.tech. So how did this all start? Well, it was humble beginnings, really. About 10 to 12 years ago, Paloma, my wife, actually back then my fiance, she wanted to transition into tech. So after a long journey in social science, she had a prior training and experience in social science. She wanted to transition. So when we moved to the US, she's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm done with social science. Let's transition. So I helped her transition into tech because this is my background. I have not only a degree in management and information system, but I was a Linux system administrator for a while. So I helped her. I got everyone I knew around me to help her. My support system in general helped her transition. So from there, the success inspired friends and family. We started helping friends and family transition into tech. All this time, it wasn't a formal business. And then we realized there was a real need for people with absolutely no tech background to transition into IT career and tech careers in general. So in 2016, we officially launched Yellowtail.tech and we started helping people transition into tech. And since then, we actually grown very much. We have improved our programs. We have delivered amazing results in the marketplace. In 2023 and 24, we actually made it to the Inc. 5000 list, fastest growing companies in the US. So this is me and my wife in 2023 here, in 2024, accepting our award as CEOs of one of the fastest growing company in the US. So we started from humble beginnings in 8 years. We actually saw a quite of growth, about 1200% growth in 8 years. Not only we grew, but also we designed a program specifically for success. And if you go on Course Report, if you go on Switch Up, if you go on Career Karma, you can see reviews about the good work we're doing. So we not only growing, we're not only making a dent in the marketplace in terms of growth and market share, but also in delivering the best result when it comes to helping people transition into tech. As you look into Yellowtail.tech, as you consider transitioning into tech, not only I want you to hear our stories, but I want you to look us up, do your due diligence, and see the kind of result we deliver in the marketplace. So a little bit more about the details of who we are. We are going on 9 years of track record right now. We've trained about 1,000+ students. The average salary for people who actually transition into tech with us see a salary of $92,000 their first year. And our certification passing rate, meaning after the program, you get certified as a Red Hat system administrator. That certification passing rate first time is 87%. There is a 71% job placement rate within 12 months and a 62% job placement rate within 6 months. And our program is specifically designed for people with no IT background. It's actually not only designed with people with no IT background in mind, but the pace itself is designed for someone who doesn't have time, who has a full life, meaning who is a parent, who has a job, but who also is committed to doing the work. All right. So our program is not self-paced, it's cohort-based. So you have to be willing to put in some, not only time and work, but you have to put some hours aside to actually show up to class live. You might ask, what is Linux? Linux for Jobs is our most popular program. About 80% of our students, that's where they start because of a few things. Linux is the holy grail of IT. A lot of people don't realize how Linux is powering everything they do in general. For example, people don't realize that Most of their phones, if you have an Android or if you have an iPhone, it's running some version of Linux. If you have a TV at home or a Fire Stick, it's probably running an operating system called Linux. If you have a smart fridge, a smart whatever at home, for example, a smart microwave, it runs on Linux. If you are on Facebook or Instagram, guess what's running in the background in those server rooms? So Linux is definitely the holy grail of IT. So what we saw in the marketplace was too extreme, really. On the first side, we see very expensive bootcamp programs. The problem is that they usually are too short. It's like drinking water from a fire hose. And timeline they offer aren't realistic. So the timeline for those boot camps are usually 2 months or less. So we realized this is not gonna work for most people transitioning from career that has nothing to do with IT. The second option we see in the marketplace is the cheap and ineffective self-paced programs. Well, these programs, they leave you lost and completely confused, and the lack of proper guidance and structure, it's a waste of time. Yeah, they're cheap, but they don't deliver what they promise on, which is, I'm sure if you're here, it's because you want to transition into tech, not just learn to learn, right? And those self-paced programs, they cannot actually help you transition into tech. They can help you learn about technology, they can help you learn about Linux, but they don't have the apparatus, the framework, the support necessary to help you transition the whole way. So that's why we came in with a different approach. No self-paced course, an airtight, a result-driven process, a hybrid format where you have some videos and exercise to do on your own, but you have to show up to class every week, 2 to 3 times a week, between 7 and 9 p.m. Eastern time. So that's the difference really on what we offer in the marketplace. And we make sure that it's specifically designed, not only designed, but the amount of support we offer is intended for someone with absolutely no IT background and also someone who has a real job, who has real responsibility. Okay, so that's what we offer at Yellowtail.tech. And to give you an idea of where we position ourselves in the marketplace, our most direct competitors are training companies like Sunset Learning Institute. So basically, what we do is we focus on a holistic approach when it comes to training. We take you from training to certification prep to apprenticeship. So it's very holistic on how we approach. And when you look at some places, learning centers like Sunset Learning, it's very intensive, it's very short, and the support is limited because these training in general, they cater to people who already are in IT or who already understand IT to a level where they can move fast. So this is definitely not us because our niche and who we serve specifically is people with no IT background. The second thing we insist on the program is that it's long enough for you to have enough time to assimilate the training we offer. We have an 87% certification passing rate, and then we move to an apprenticeship. Because what does the marketplace need is not only training and certification, they need for you to have the hands-on. When you look at on the other side, Sunset Learning Institute, for example, they don't have that. They usually have 5-day intensive, and for 5 days of intensive work, $4,000. So it's really a different way of looking at tech training in general. We focus on apprenticeship and real world experience. We focus on career support, but not only career support, but relentless, ongoing, personalized career support. Because I remember when I was at the University of Maryland after my degree in management information system, I felt that the career support I was given in a big college was very weak. And I wanted to build something where not only the training and what you learn is solid, but the support you get after to convert the knowledge you got into a job. Because that's why I call this Linux for jobs, because I never wanted to lose sight of why people come to Yellowtail.tech is to land a job. Okay, and our targeted audience is very specific. It's tailored to people with no IT background, tailored for beginners, start you from the fundamentals all the way to getting a job. And on the other side, most other training centers, they cater to people, well, they actually would accept people with no IT background, but they don't build their programs, they don't optimize for someone with no IT background. Here at Yellowtail.tech, we only deal with people with no IT background wanting to transition into tech. That is the biggest and most important difference. This is an example. Red Hat System Administration at Sunset Learning Center, $4,000 for 5 days of training. So you can imagine the difference. And 5 days of training from 9 to 5, let me tell you guys, by the third day at 3 p.m., you're done. Everything they tell you at that point is going over your head. So that's why we insist on the pace that we know and are convinced that is the best pace for someone transitioning. They need time to assimilate. They need time to understand what's going on. They need more than those fast-paced boot camps that are super expensive. Let's talk about a little bit about our student journey. So the way it works is you come for the training. So the training is between 6 to 10 months, depending on the program you sit for. 4 months of training, and then you go to Cert Prep. You come out with the Red Hat Certified System Administrator certification. If you don't know what Red Hat is the biggest Linux operating system, the biggest enterprise Linux operating system out there. I encourage you after this presentation to go look up Red Hat. The RHCSA, the Red Hat System Administrator certification, is the most solid certification you can get on the marketplace. And we have an 87% passing rate on it. And we also make sure you get the Security Plus. The Security Plus is mostly because we want to open up possibility for a student to get access to GovTech jobs. And these jobs, they usually require Security Plus, not only as a technical requirement, but as an administrative requirement for the government. And then after that, we move you to apprenticeship. This is where you're getting real tickets, you're solving real issues on real servers, and you're getting the hands-on necessary. In parallel with that, we are giving you relentless career coaching, career support, because this is what makes the difference. Because it doesn't matter how much training or how great you are at doing the work, if you don't have the hands-on, if you don't have the support to actually turn this into actionable system, you're not gonna land a job. And then after that, you have two main options really. You go straight to the job search, still help you in the job search process, and we have a platform that actually supports you in a very systematic way when it comes to the job search. Or you go another route, which is the Red Hat Certified System Engineering program, which is called Ansible Automation. That's another thing I encourage you to go look up, Ansible, because automation is big nowadays. And then after that, you go to the job market. This option is 2 months longer, but your skills are even more needed on the marketplace. But it takes more commitment. So you decide really with our enrollment advisors which road you choose to take. But both of them, they actually get you a job. But the amount of time you're gonna spend looking for a job, how you position yourself, this is what's gonna make a difference if you go one route versus the other. And another thing we just launched that I'm super excited about is YT Genius. YT Genius is just an AI companion that is not designed to replace anything we offer, but it's designed to enhance your experience when it comes to learning at Yellowtail.tech. So it's super interesting, and it's not ChatGPT rebranded. It's a AI companion that is specifically trained on our curriculum. So it's gonna be able to help you with your quizzes, help you understand, basically enhance everything we offer already, but help enhance that experience in general. The best part about YT Genius is that not only it's supporting you, but it's also supporting the instructors by giving them insight on how the cohort, how the class is doing in general, but how you are doing specifically in different topic and modules in the program. So it helps you enhance your experience at Yellowtail.tech on how you learn and how AI companion accompany you throughout your journey, but it also helps the instructors get to the student where they at in their journey and support them where they need the support most. So that's for the program. And after that, like I said, we offer a career success commitment program, which means that we're gonna commit 18 months after the apprenticeship with you, up to 18 months. But like I said, the average person gets a job within 6 to 7 months, but we are committed to work with you as long as 18 months. The goal really is to ensure that not only you complete the training, but you secure a job that aligns with your skill and career. This is what you came for. It's because the job is the end game. So we are committed till the end to not only train you, but to help you transition into tech. So that's really it. What we offer, to recap, is comprehensive tech training for people with no IT background, apprenticeship opportunity, and definitely relentless career support. These are the 3 pillars on how we deliver what we deliver at Yellowtail.tech. This is also what helped us grow so much, have so much great result in the marketplace, and get to a point where we became a company that can show up in the Inc. 5000 fastest growing companies in the US. So a little warning though, this program is for you if you are committed to changing careers, if you want to break into tech, if you are motivated and committed to succeeding. Because it doesn't matter how much I train you, it doesn't matter how amazing my training is. If you are committed, if you're a tire kicker, if you're a dabbler, if you don't have the time, meaning 7 to 10 hours a week to dedicate to that process, it's not gonna work. So this is the warning for you. What we offer is amazing for the right person, but if you don't have time, because sometimes it's the right program for you, but at the wrong time. We understand that. So if it's not you, if you don't have the time yet, if you are working 2 jobs, you don't have time to dedicate 7 to 10 hours a week, it's not the program for you yet, at least. We have a lot of results. We encourage you to go look us up on yellowtail.tech. We encourage you to just look us up, Google around, and see who Yellowtail.tech is as a company. And these are results we've been able to deliver with Israela, that got a job as a junior system engineer, Alberto, who was a mailman before joining Yellowtail.tech. Now he's working as a Linux system administrator. We have Christine, who was a stay-at-home mom of 4 and then transitioned as a Linux system administrator at Tech System. We have Ori, who actually accepted a job offer at JP Morgan Chase as a site reliability engineer, and who was a security guard before that. All that to tell you that it doesn't matter the career you had before. If you're committed to the process, we are here to help, because we specifically focus this training on people with no IT background. So if you are committed to the process, we are here to help you, because we specifically focus on training people like you with no tech background. So go ahead and schedule a 10-minute call with us right now and see if we are the right fit for your transition into tech. Have a great day.